warm welcome. I think we had a very enriching session. A lot of best practices to be carried across to other states, lest UP is not feeling comparative that way. So thank you very much. I think we'll start with the video. So, interesting one. Well, Lenovo principally, we have been a devices company, PC, server storage and all, but with pandemic coming in, we also decided to kind of change ourselves and, be on a transformational journey. So, smarter is the word which we adopted, and we strongly believe in our vision that every individual, every business, they need access to smarter technology for their own transformational journey. This is a global footprint which gives an idea on our R&D locations and manufacturing location: Asia, India, Europe, Americas. Well, about India, we've been manufacturing in India for last about 16 years in Pondicherry. But in line with the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we've doubled our capacity from 5 lakh devices to 10 lakh devices in the last 1 year, and we're going to ramp it further. We've also subcontracted manufacturing to Dixon in Noida, where our Motorola branded mobile phones are being manufactured. 100% consumption in India is being manufactured there. Also, about 30% of America's consumption is being exported from India. And our next goal for that is to take it to 50%. All our tablets, which are very, very important today in education, healthcare segments, they are being manufactured in Tirupati by Wintech. So we have complete focus on manufacturing in India. About 1,700 people are with Lenovo, others are with contract manufacturers. Pandemic saw a lot of disruption in the supply chains, but thankfully our teams, they were working very hard, and we were able to rank ourselves from number 16 to number 9 position in last 1 year. So supply chain has been our strength. We cover about 180 countries, 75,000 people. Sustainable, profitable growth, that is our latest mantra, and it can only be achieved by driving services-led intelligent transformation, by focusing on operational excellence to drive better efficiencies, and of course, by increasing investments in R&D and innovation, and that's where we are committed. 3 key business pillars in our 3S strategy: IDG, Intelligent Devices Group for Smart IoT on the end compute side, on the client computing side. Then we have Infrastructure Solutions Group, server storage, data center, cloud. Then we have Services and Solutions Group, where we are focusing on smart verticals. We had a very interesting panel discussion. We came to know of so many initiatives which does need focus on these verticals, and accompanied by a lot of services around it. Intelligent Device Group, this is our product portfolio, smart devices, which is PCs, smartphones, laptops, and more. We have OEM division, which collaborates with the industry, in various verticals in a various fashion to give embedded solutions, whether it is healthcare, retail, or manufacturing. That is something which we are also kind of ramping in a very fast note. Then there are scenario-based solutions, whether it is for home, whether it is for education, for retail. It's a combination of hardware, software, and allied services alongside. With pandemic, I think the biggest challenge came on the education front, and to enable the new order in India, we did launch a SmartEd platform, which actually was on a voluntary basis, where teachers could reach out to learners or learners could reach out to teachers. This was a humble beginning, at that time, and then we also kind of tied up with one of the NGOs, Make Shala, to train teachers on digital content, using our devices with the smartphones and tablets. We did distribute a few tablets. We took a lead in terms of showcasing in the state of Gujarat to some of the students. And then we also partnered with Hindustan Times to do one of its kind SmartEd conclave on the national education policy. On our smart classroom initiatives, Himachal Pradesh was the first of our kind of wins which we were able to manage, and we want to take it further into other states. We did contributed in the crisis time whatever we could. Some 70-bed hospital in Karnataka. We tied up with Youth Unstoppable in Ahmedabad for frontline healthcare workers. On the infrastructure solutions group, we cover both edge computing, hybrid cloud services, as well as networking. We are one of the leading players across the globe on high power computing. These are some of our prized possessions. ISRO is using our water-cooled data center for their research. Delhi University is using our high power computing infrastructure for their genetics research. IGIB is a crown deployment for us because they used our infrastructure in genome sequencing while in COVID times. Our solutions and services group, we feel that for deeper partnership with customers and ecosystem players, services will play a very important role. And this is our new transformational initiative. Not only the support services, which are traditional services, break fix, along with the devices. We built a portfolio on managed services, whether it is device as service, infrastructure as service, cloud as service, rather everything as service, along with financial services as well. There is a huge focus on project-oriented services, which are vertical solutions, education in the front, healthcare, retail, and then smart cities and security surveillance is also what we're going to add in our portfolio. Committed to research and development, we're going to double our R&D investments in India in next 3 years, whether it is client or edge or network or cloud, everywhere. This gives a glimpse of our journey so far in terms of innovation, starting from the first internet PC, from the first foldable PC, first smartphone, first foldable smartphone, and now we have a robot which is conducting the manufacturing activities in our factories. With all this growth, there comes a very big responsibility towards the planet Earth and environment. So of late, we formed an environment sustainance group with all our stakeholders on the table, whether internal or external, industry, regulators, everybody. And we are leading on that front. We have a vision to be net zero on emissions by 2050. And right now, we are ahead even by 2020 goals perspective. We'll be using recyclable materials in producing almost everything. There will be plant-based packaging. There will be solar power utilization increase, electric mobility, electric forklifts, vehicles for our distribution and manufacturing centers. So this is going to be a hefty challenge for us, but we are determined to kind of reach there. Some of the accolades which we have won worldwide in this direction, whether Green Freight, Best Places to Work, Responsible Business Alliance, a lot of hard work has gone behind these logos. So I would like to end my presentation here with a video, please.
Smarter technology for all means we're working to build a brighter, more sustainable future for all. How do we plan to do that? First, we're working to help mitigate climate change. In 5 years, 90% of our global operations electricity will be obtained from renewable sources, and we'll remove 1 million tons of greenhouse gas emissions from our supply chain. By 2030, we'll cut Scope 1 and 2 emissions in half and decrease our emissions intensity throughout the value chain by 25%. We're increasing our participation in the circular economy through innovations in our supply chain and product design. By 2025, 76% of returned PC parts will be repaired for future use, and we'll recycle and reuse 363 million kilograms of end-of-life products. We're using more sustainable materials and reducing waste with game-changing product and packaging design. In 5 years, we'll use post-consumer recycled materials in 100% of our PC products, 90% of our PC plastic packaging, and 60% of our smartphone packaging. And finally, we're designing to meet the diverse needs of our global customers. By 2025, 75% of Lenovo's products will be vetted by inclusive design experts from the Product Diversity Office, ensuring our products work for everyone, regardless of background or ability. We know that with these steps, we can create a brighter, more sustainable future for all.
Thank you.